Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy, your main bro, coming at you with a fresh new video. Today's video is a little bit something different than what you guys are typically used to watching. Today is a knowledge video, it's informational, it's a little bit different. It's where I sit with the camera and I discuss a topic that really sparks my philosophy, really that changes my spirituality, what makes me the person that I am today. So what that topic is, if you guys didn't already see from the video title, is we're going to be going over porn, internet pornography, or anything along those lines. So before I do actually get real deep into here, dive deep and rip the band-aid off and expose all the craziness that goes with this topic, I just want to give a little disclaimer to all of those that's watching. On this channel here, we're all brothers and sisters. So I'm giving my experience with porn and how it changes me and how it evolved me as a human. And hopefully you guys can take this with your experiences and make us all a better person. So with that being said, this is a touchy topic. Porn as a whole, we're not judging anybody. Everybody's welcome here. The bros and the sis, the male and the female, we're all in this together. We're here sharing our experience. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little backstory before we rip the band-aid off and get real scientific about porn and the neuroscience behind it. I'm gonna tell you guys my personal story, how it affects me, and the reason of making this video. So first off, like a young teenage curious mind, the only thing that I had at the time was a PSP. So shout out to my guys that wanked that on the PSP. So yeah, I was on the PSP just searching the internet, going through it randomly. So when I first started it, I would just do like amateur stuff, like just like softcore things. But then as I got older, as I sexually matured, I'm developing fetishes that usually wouldn't like be a person of me, you know what I'm saying? Now as I got older, I realized that those stuff really don't turn me on. It's because I'm chasing the videos, I'm chasing the dopamine effect of seeing all those magnificent thumbnails and seeing all that new information go through my brain. So I realized that it's rewiring my brain and it's making me chase a high that is non-existent. Another good way of thinking of it is everything that I was watching, it was scripted. It was all actors. It doesn't portray real life sex. It doesn't teach anything. So it was just a poison to my mind. With it being poison to my mind, what I mean by that is we're creatures of habit. So we create things that make us happy, that get the chemicals in our brain flowing, whether it's smoking, whether it's drugs, whether it's drinking coffee. So for porn, it's one of those top tier things that we need for survival as humans, and we're replacing it with the artificial market with billions of videos that's just exposing our brain to things that it usually wouldn't be exposed to. With that in mind, we have to look back and think about our prehistoric ancestors. For example, like the hunter and gatherers, they would try to be dominant and be alpha in their tribe to end up with a spouse. You know what I'm saying? They're chasing actual real rewards, and nowadays we have it so easily accessed right at our fingertips, and we abuse the power of it. So with all that in mind, the one thing that I want you guys to take home from this video is the term desensitization. And what that means is basically everything that I was explaining earlier. How as I grew sexually, as I matured, how I was growing with more different type of fetishes or different type of categories that I'll fall myself into. So that's why I explained my story and how it was. So basically desensitization literally means that you're desensitizing yourself. So you're looking at something and then the next time you look at it, it doesn't trigger your mind the same way that it did the first time. So then you need more. And that's just how our brain works as humans. Another topic that I have to get is the way our brain is. So us watching porn and making that dopamine release, sex is a sacred bond. It's a sacred ritual that's between two humans that should be sacred. It should be learned and kept for each other. But when we're introduced to porn at especially a young age, we're we're taking away the essence, the value to it, and it changes and affects relationships more than we know it. The other topic is energy, and specifically for this video is sexual energy. And all my guys that know me, you know I preach this to you guys every day. If you guys want to be out here getting coon or getting whatever you guys want, you got to cut out the porn. But this is the actual reasons to it. So the sexual energy behind porn is it's so much energy behind it. Like, we were put on this earth to reproduce, so our energy, we all build up to that. Once we give ourselves that easy nut from porn, then we rewire our brains and the chemicals in there to believe that that's the easy release. So we just train ourselves to be lazy, and at night we reward ourselves with that. It's so easy access, it's so easy to do, and then boom boom, we're done. And then we never have the confidence or any real energy to go out and get a girl or a boyfriend. To the younger generation watching this and learning from this video, just keep in mind what I went through, because our problems are universal. And even though it affected me in this way, it could affect you guys similarly or different. Just know what you're doing and how you're doing it. Moderation is key. Keep that in mind. And what that means is anything could be done, but if you abuse it and turn it into a habit and an addiction, then that's where the real problems arise from. So years after now, and I'm grown up, it's probably like my junior year in high school, I'm around 17. I consistently watched porn for about 5 years of destroying my brain, destroying my mind, and now I started off my journey of rewiring my brain for a more positive outlook towards life. So I cut porn out 100%, and I started this journey of NoFap. So now I'm making this video to spread light on my loved ones, my brothers and my sisters that's out here trying to get right just like me. So that's why I make this video with so much enthusiasm of the benefits and things that happens when you stop watching porn. The benefits literally start the second that you stop wasting your energy on an artificial way of achieving that satisfaction. So the moment you stop watching porn is the moment you start seeing the benefits. And how it works is all that energy that you have retained, there's actually a name for it. It's called semen retention. So be sure you guys look that term up and get more information on that. But with semen retention, you're holding in all that energy, and it has nowhere to go but to be utilized in the body. So that could turn into lots of things such as motivation, confidence. The list goes on, it's endless. And the more time that you practice semen retention, the more time that you go without watching porn, the more those benefits reap, the more that you feel them, and the more you feel alive. Another thing too to keep in mind, I'm not getting us away from actually having sex. I'm just trying to make us learn what porn does and how that's a waste of energy. Having sex is totally fine, and actually with the journey of NoFap, and if you continue that, you would be on your way to getting and having as much sex as you want. So that's why I made this video today, guys. I just wanted to spread my light on porn and its horrible addiction and what it does to society and the world that we live in today. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. It took a long time to make and a long time to edit to get all these thoughts and ideas in a video form. So if you guys could just take 1 second out your day to like, comment, and subscribe, it would be highly appreciated. Without that, that's your main bro signing off. Peace out.